Happy new moon, everyone. This is Katherine Nichole with Map to Love. Welcome. I felt inspired. I just feel the new moon energy. And it's in Gemini, which is the lovers, right? Making choices in love. But I also feel the fiery passion drive of making decisions and moving forward. So wherever the fire is in your chart, it's really being lit up for the general collective, because not only do I feel making a clear decision in your mind with the air of Gemini, right? It is time to make decisions in love. And we're going to focus on twin flame, soulmate, divine union in this reading specifically. It's just about love for this particular reading. But what I'm feeling is that people are being ignited with this truth and this clarity and this passion and drive moving forward. If you haven't listened to the last two readings that I posted for the new moon for the divine masculine and the new moon for divine feminine, I encourage you to watch those when you have time, or at least just listen to them. There's so much synchronicity and mirroring happening with the divine masculine and divine feminine, and counterparts are coming together, or a resurgence of the relationship you're already in. But I'm really feeling this new moon in a very positive way, that people are going to start making decisions in love, making the best decisions. And sometimes the best decision can be leaving your current situation. And you do have the power and strength to make that decision. I feel that a lot of people are at an impasse. Do I stay or do I go? Do I make the move on this person that I really like, or do I, wait more and wait longer? And I don't feel like they're going to be able to wait. I feel like Spirit is saying, nope, don't wait. Make the decision. It's time to make the decision. It's time to make those decisions in your career, where you're going to move. I feel some people are going to actually literally move to be with the person that they love, move jobs just to be closer to the person they love. All these changes are happening. People might think you're crazy and what are you doing? Like, who knows? But it doesn't matter. It matters how you feel. It matters what you want. It's time to make the decision that's best for you. And I asked which lover's card out of all the decks I have would be the best message. And for whatever reason, Spirit said that the Victorian Steampunk Tarot by Liz Dean would be the best one. So this is the one that we're going to start the reading with. And it's the lovers. And to me, this is like the time is now. Look at the clock. It's like the time is now. Cupid's shot the arrow. You know who it is. And if they haven't come in yet, they're coming in soon. And it's time to make that decision. It's time to get out there. It's time to make yourself available. Let the guard down of your heart, let the walls just crumble down so you can experience this love, because Spirit is saying the time is now. Look at that top hat. Get dressed, get ready, be ready to be ready. Take the initiative, be romantic. The angels are with you. Cupid is with you, helping you make this decision in love. And it's time to make the decision. It's just time. So we're going to read from the book. Obviously, the zodiac sign is Gemini, and the keywords are love, self-compassion, and choices. Cupid, his fan held high, reveals himself as the messenger of love. In several 19th century tarots, there are three people in the lover's card indicating a love triangle. In others, the lovers are biblical Adam and Eve. Here, we have a clockwork heart to indicate that it is not only time for love, but that an imminent decision will be made. In your reading, the lovers promises you that love is coming. It's also a reminder that love means maturity and choosing the right partner or path. You should look at long-term happiness rather than trying to fulfill only short-term desires. The lovers ask you also how much you love yourself. Look at the familiar patterns in your life and establish whether or not they still serve you. If not, perhaps it's time to make a choice that leads you to more firmly towards future happiness. There will be much to gain. Yeah, love is coming. It's time to make a decision. And like I said, I feel for some, that means you're leaving a situation and moving on to a different situation. Giving yourself the opportunity to be open to a love that suits you, a love that fulfills you, a love that is long term. Yes, it's so easy to get caught up in the passionate, fire of new beginnings, but is it a partner that will last? Is it a partner that will be long term? I think for a lot of the general collective, we want the long term. We're done with the short term. We're, kind of bored of the short term. It's fun and it's fiery and it's like a roller coaster. But then when the roller coaster's over, it's like, oh crap, I got to start all over again. So make the decision that's best for you. Choose yourself. Love yourself enough to make those decisions. And, sometimes we have to ask ourselves, is it long term or is this short term? And do I really want to do short term? Do I really want to put up with the things that I don't really like just to have this fiery passion? I mean, if you do, that's okay too. It's whatever's best for you. If your family or friends think you're crazy, it's okay. Like, maybe it's time to be a little crazy and step out of the box and make those decisions and move forward with your life. Take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind. Time is an illusion, energy is fluid. Whenever you get to this reading and you listen to it is the best time for you. But I'm really feeling this making decisions in love. And look at the first card that popped out of the energy oracle cards. Okay, a woman holding her heart. Absolutely. 4, stability. 8, manifesting love in her life. This woman is beautiful and adored by many. She has many choices in love. So if you're the divine masculine watching this, or, the masculine in the relationship, this woman's ready and holding her heart, and don't wait too long because this woman will not be on the market very long. This woman is sought after by a lot of people because she's beautiful, she's grounded, she's abundant, she knows who she is, she's standing in her power, and she has the biggest heart of gold that she's holding in her hands, like displaying it, like, I'm ready for someone to claim this love, but you better be good, you better be on point, you better have your shit together because I've got mine together and that's what I want, and I'm loving and I'm compassionate and I will give myself fully to you. This is a feminine that you can trust. This is a feminine that has worked very hard to get where she is. She's very stable in who she is, and she has a lot to offer. And if you're a male and you're the divine feminine, I say she, but it could be a male holding his heart, the feminine in the relationship. Whatever it means to you, take it as it resonates. But is ready. Love is ready. Love is there. What are you waiting for? I just keep hearing, what are you waiting for? Charge forward into this divine love. And look at that. Caring connections. This is what you're moving into. These are the connections that you go after, the ones that feel good. Be romantic, express your love, even in little ways, bringing flowers to someone. Look at that, the masculine putting his arms around the feminine. Doesn't that feel good when you're a feminine? You feel safe and protected. This is a very secure relationship. This union, this twin flame soulmate feels like home to you. It feels like everything you've ever been dreaming about. And she's like, man, wow, is this really true? Is this really him? Is this really my masculine, or him or her? And can I trust this? Yes, you can. You can. It's time for change. Okay? It's a blessed changes that are happening. And look at this. The second chakra, Archangel Ariel, is with you, helping opening up that sacred, sexual, creative chakra in your body. It's a very creative time. It's a very sensual. That's why I used the intimate deck in my other readings, because it is that time. I feel it, that fire, that passion, the god and goddess-like energy emerging, expressing yourself creatively, dressing the way that makes you feel seductive and in that energy. I really feel it. But it's a sacred union. It's about a spiritual connection, not just the physical connection. It's connecting with someone on so many different levels that you've never had before in your life. And it's time to experience that. It's time to open yourself up and not be afraid anymore. Fear is a false reality. A lot of the collective has been afraid to open up their heart space because they've been burned in the past. Okay, we all have. That's part of life. We make a decision and then we ride it out as long as we ride it out, and transforms into something else and we move on, and another 5 for change. You're strong enough. You have the angel of strength with you. Spirit is with you to make it through these changes in your life, making these decisions. You're strong enough to make this decision. Go after that love. Speak your truth. Open up. It's time. It's the perfect time. And look at the bottom screaming at me. The door to romance is open. Okay, the door to romance is open for you. We're not going to take it, but it is. It's a very romantic, beautiful time of blessings. Patience, yeah. But I see this time, 10-10, physical I can't even speak because I'm so excited. Physical manifestations of love are coming to you now. The time is now. Just like on this clock here, the time is now. You don't have to be patient much longer. As long as you're making the decisions that are best for you and you're loving yourself and you're removing yourself from situations and relationships that aren't serving you, that it's the time is now. You don't have to be patient much longer. Your patience is being rewarded. Yep, contracts are over. Old contracts are over. Look at that. Right after it's time. These old contracts are over. Let them be over. These old relationships, the past, things that haven't worked out in love, it's over. It's time to bring the scales into balance. Balance within yourself. Finding the balance with the divine masculine and feminine within you and moving forward. It's time for old contracts to be over and to start new ones. Literally, the time is now. And oh my goodness, look at this. Yes, the angel of love is with you, helping you heal old heart wounds, helping you love yourself, knowing that you're worthy of love, that you deserve love, and love is coming to you. I mean, look at all these hearts, a woman holding a heart. It's love, opening up this sacred chakra of yours, opening up to these caring connections. You're strong enough to move forward and be bold moving forward. I just feel it's a very bold energy. Holy moly. And excuse me, but the cards are falling all over the place. Yeah, I feel excited. I'm excited for everyone and myself. I do. I feel the excitement. I feel the energy of love, and there's lots of weddings that happen and babies being born and people getting pregnant, and it's a very fertile time for that. It's a very fertile time for all of this love, and sharing your love with your partner and having a child is a beautiful expression of love if that's the time of your life that you're in. Look at that, opening up your throat chakra, speaking your truth. What did I say? It's time. It's time for that. Speak up. They can't read your mind. If you're just watching them and creeping on them and watching them on social media, stopping by their work all the time, it's time to ask them out. It's time to make the move. Somebody needs to hear that. And look at what you're moving into. I'm telling you, it's happening. For so many people, this is 1111, divine union, twin flame, soulmate, the rainbow, God, source energy, the universe is watching over you, bringing this union together to a happy family, joining families. You know, maybe you're getting a divorce and you're moving into this happy family life, or you already are and you have children. And this is a confirmation again about the fertility, having children together. It's time for stability. And look at that, 4, 4, 4. So when you start seeing 4s, just know you're being divinely guided on this path into this happy family life. This happy times of caring connections. You know, obviously I'm focusing on romantic love, but this can also be friendships and your family, your soul family coming together and you experiencing all of this love and all this creativity and happy times with your family. And look at that. The door to personal healing and happiness is open. The door to everything you've ever wanted is open. The door to peace and healing. And there's another rainbow. This is extremely protected union. All these changes that are happening in your life and the decisions that you're going to make will affect you in major ways. So make sure that you're choosing what's best for you, not what everyone else is saying. Yes, take good, wise counsel and listen to what other people are saying, if they've been through things, but ultimately it's up to you to make the decision in your life. Ultimately, it's up to you to move forward in the way and speaking your truth and being creative with your approach. But the door's open, and there we go. I didn't even okay. It's open. Need I say more? The door to romance is open, and you hold the key. You hold the key to unlock your heart. You hold the key, and you have the power to let your heart out of this cage that you've trapped it in for so long. You have the power. You have the control. This is divinely guided. And it's wide open. The door to romance is wide open for you. It's leading to a happy family life, healing, much needed healing of the heart space of old wounds, letting go. You have a divine feminine with her heart completely open. You have divine masculine coming in and wanting to express his or her love. You have the union, the twin flame union coming through. You've got 4-4-4, so it's very stable. You're moving into stability. Wow. And yeah, you're ending cycles. Ending cycles. Contracts are over. If you haven't gone within and really took time to heal, it's time to do that and make the decision that's best for you. Go out in nature. Take some time for yourself. Rest and rejuvenate. Be clear with what you want because you're manifesting your reality. You're manifesting right now, and it's time to close these chapters. Close the cycles that are not serving you anymore. And at the bottom of the deck, with our last card that we're going to pull with this deck, is the door to spirit is open, and it's time for change. You are being divinely guided in a major way. Listen to your intuition. Listen to what spirit is telling you, because it's time. And you're protected and you're safe. You can open up your heart again. You can move forward. The time is now. I keep hearing that. The time is now. The time is now. Go for it. If you never go for it in life and you never just try and put yourself out there, you're never going to know. So go for it. Speak your truth. You deserve love. You're worthy of love. You're worthy of this divine partnership. The door to romance is open. The door to your personal healing and happiness is open. And the door to spirit is open. Walk through. Walk through into this new life. Have fun with it. Let yourself be free expressing your love. And I look forward to hearing about it. And you're not alone. I am here. Spirit's here. And another 5. Okay, so we got at least 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 5s in this reading. So 5, 5, 5, 5. It's taking the wisdom that you've gained, learning from all of the things that you've gone through, all the experiences, especially the contrast, especially the things that didn't work out. Well, they didn't work out for a reason. So it's time to move forward and know that you're moving into this new life, new love, a resurgence of the love of the past, and just open your heart space. If you are addicted to the process of becoming, there are storms on your horizon. If suddenly there's nothing left to become, you are filled with terror. Suddenly you are face to face with your own empty being. Find the sacred space, a sanctuary of pleasant stillness in your heart. To know that you are truly alone is the first step on the long journey of self-discovery on the path to power. The final step is to learn that you are already linked with the universe, that you are already a part of everything, and you already live in all the lodges of the universe. This is wisdom. So you come to a place where you are alone, in your own energy is what I feel they're referring to. That you're alone in your own energy. You don't have anyone else's energy attached. You've let go, you've cut the cords, and now you're in your own energy and you can make your own decisions knowing that you're connected to the divine. You're connected to source energy. You are source energy. You are connected to everything, all that is. And you have infinite intelligence working with you and through you at all times, and you know this. So use that wisdom and make these decisions, move through the changes with grace and peace. You're coming into a very peaceful time. You have learned a lot. It's time to share that wisdom. We're going to get one more card from here, they say. Well, apparently two. Okay. And this is the Power Deck, the Cards of Wisdom by Lindsay Andrews. So illumination, and look, another 10. So cycles ending, okay? As the darkness comes, the mirrors of your spirit reflect different images. It is the time when the world changes and your being begins to glow. Reflect on the new vision that has been living on the perimeter of your consciousness. An idea is stalking you and awaits your invitation, a place within you to begin life. The totality of your creativity comes after you have begun your work on this sacred painting of your life. It is then that the muses of the inspiration surround you like eagles and cheer you on to illumination. Take responsibility for your work and your life. The illumination will follow. Isn't that a beautiful card? Spirit is talking to you. Are you listening? And this was the wisdom card in case we didn't get a good look at that. Very beautiful cards. So we have wisdom and we have illumination. Yeah, you're being guided like into the mystery, okay? Into the mystery of the unknown. And sometimes the unknown can be a little overwhelming, right? You're moving on a new path. You're making decisions. A shaman can teach you about power. A magician can train you to become strong in spirit and competent in your endeavors in life. But to describe how a miracle happens or how you come to be a powerful magician is to try to explain the mystery. You can talk around the secrets of power, but if you describe them directly, you lose that power and destroy the mystery. Welcome the mystery and allow the miracle of existence to emerge from the darkness to transform you. You are transforming into a new person. You are transforming into the person that you've always meant to be. And it's time to make decisions in love that are best for you. The doors are open. You have the key. Are you going to walk through it? You're strong enough. You're wise enough. And all you need is that wisdom to take forward and leave everything in the past behind. The past is the past. The future is going to be beautiful, but I can't say that we know exactly how it's going to go. Just follow your path and trust. Trust that the divine is guiding you. Trust yourself. Trust your inner guide, because the power is in the now. Take charge, light that fire, and move forward. There's so much love for you, and I appreciate all of you in the support on my channel, and I hope that you enjoyed that reading. And you have a beautiful day and enjoy the blessings and abundance and love that's coming into your life.